Hello and welcome to Froggity Frog Crochet and this stitch guide on how to crochet the boblet stitch. The boblet is a really pretty tiny little bump on the front of your fabric that just looks super cute. So to start this stitch you're going to need a foundation chain in multiples of 2 plus 2 plus 1 for your turning chain.
Okay, so I've gone ahead and marked the first chain for my hook because my turning chain is going to count as the first stitch. So to start the boblet stitch we need to make a row of single crochet. So in the third chain from my hook I'm going to make a single crochet. That turning chain counts as your first stitch of the row, and then make a single crochet in each stitch across. So we just need to make a base to create our boblets on. So row 1 is just entirely made of single crochet. And last stitch, and then I'm going to turn. Let's grab some more yarn. Okay, so row 2 we're going to start making our boblets. So to start row 2 we're going to chain 1 and make a single crochet in the first stitch of the row. So I'm just going to mark that as our first stitch, and then we're going to make a boblet. So a boblet is a really quick and easy thing to make, and it's just kind of like a tangle of chains on the front. So insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. So you've got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 1 loop only, and so it creates a chain. And a boblet is just essentially a chain of single crochet that we're then going to turn into a stitch. So yarn over, pull through again, yarn over, pull through the first loop only again. So you've got 3 chains on your hook, then slip stitch into the last loop. So you've got this nice chain of 3, and then make a single crochet into the next stitch. So you end up with this kind of strange looking sticker stitch on the front, and on the back you end up with this little boblet. So it's just a little bobble of texture on the front that's just formed by making those chains fold over. So we made a single crochet, and then the next stitch we're going to make another boblet. So hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop only, yarn over, pull through 1 loop only, and the third time yarn over, 1 loop only. So you've got a chain of 3, then slip stitch into the next stitch, and then you're going to make a single crochet in the next stitch. So all your texture is on the back. And you just continue that across the row. After your single crochet you make another boblet. Now the great thing about this is that you can customize it the way you want. If you want your boblets to have a bit more texture to them, you just make more chains on that loop. So I've done a few extra there. I'll single crochet in the next stitch, and you've got a much bigger boblet on the back. So you can customize this and have your boblets as big or as small as you please. So to continue with the boblet, you're just going to make those cute little boblet stitches all the way across with a single crochet in between until you get to the last 2 stitches of the row. So I'll just make 1 more boblet. I'm going back to making these in chain 3s. So my last 2 stitches of the row, I'm going to make a single crochet in each. Okay, so you're going to start the row with 1 single crochet, you'll end the row with 2. And that's because in the next row we're going to offset our boblets so they have a staggered look. Although you can have them spread evenly if you prefer. So before we get to the next row of boblets, we need to make another row of single crochet. So your boblets will always have a row of single crochet in between, because we want all that texture to be on the front. So you've got my little tiny bobblets there and my great big boblet in the middle. But that's the great thing about this stitch, is that you can make your boblet stand out as much or as little as you choose. You just have to add or remove some of those chains when you're making the stitch. So single crochet in each stitch across for row 3. So the top of those bobblets just look like a single crochet, so nice and easy to work into. And there you go. So my chain 3 bobblets are very small with little texture. I think I did 5 in that one, and stands out a lot more. Okay, so the next row, row 4, turn, chain 1, make a single crochet in the first stitch, just move the stitch marker up, and then you want to make a single crochet in the next stitch as well, and let's just make sure that we offset those bobblets. And in the next stitch you make more bobblets. 1, 2, 3, let's see what a chain 4 looks like, and then single crochet in the next stitch. So I turn that round. Oh, where's it gone? It's got stuck on the back. There you go. It stands out a little bit more than my chain 3s in the row below. So you decide how big those bobblets get. I'm going to go back to my chain 3s for the next one, and then single crochet in the next stitch. So making your boblet, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the next loop, then slip stitch into the second, and then just make a single crochet in the next stitch. And you repeat that all the way across. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch to the next one, and single crochet in the last. So when you get to the last 2 stitches in row 4, you make a boblet in the second to last stitch, and then single crochet in the last stitch of the row, and turn. And then row 5, you're doing another row of single crochet, because we need to get another single crochet row in between bobblets to make sure all the texture is on one side, and single crochet in every stitch across. So the boblet is a really nice, easy way of getting some texture into a plainer stitch, but very easy to customize it and make those bobblets as small or as large as you prefer. Just finish these last couple of stitches. So I did most of my bobblets with the chain 3, so you got these really small bits of texture on the front. Chain 4 is that big one there, and chain 5, that larger one there. So you can change it up as much or as little as you prefer. It's a great stitch to have a play around with to see what suits your project best.
And there is your stitch guide on how to crochet the boblet stitch. I would love to see what you make with this stitch. Please do come and show us over in our Facebook group, Froggity Frogs Ribbit and Stitch. The link is beneath the video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well for more crochet stitches, tips and hints, and crochet patterns as well. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time for the next video. Bye for now.